Welcome, welcome. Ahoy event. Thank you. Subscription. 28 months. Nice. Thank you kindly. So, yes, version change apparently. I didn't think we had one of those again, but we did. So, it has been going for a while already, so hopefully still, or yeah, soon done, I was gonna say, and yes, there we were. Good timing. I do have myself a MAN truck, and I think we still need to do like 500 kilometers or something more in it. We can check. Yeah, something like that. Try to keep an eye out for if we actually get the notification for that today. And what am I aiming for after that? Maybe a Scania or a DAF. It feels like there is one more. No, it should be Scania or DAF, I guess. No, it's not Halloween, but it's Hauloween. Not the same thing. But as you can see, we still have a bunch of pumpkins in the background and such. I'm still used to running with the controllers. I need to think about what I'm doing. Apparently we are in Jönköping. Okay. Good to know. Were we doing anything in particular here, or had we just dropped off something? I think we just had dropped off something in Jönköping and taken a nap. So let's see if we have still, there should still be Halloween stuff around, or Halloween stuff, to the best of my knowledge. Or maybe not. Well, maybe not there. Oh, sorry. Yeah, not there. External contracts. There we are. Wrong place. Wrong place. Here we have Polel in France. Wow, where the hell is Polel? Paluel, sorry. Yeah. Well, that could be interesting. We need to go to France a little bit more anyhow. I was just thinking that, yeah, we can go south, so to say. It might be how long is it really? It's 1500 kilometers. Maybe that was a bit too excessive, actually. Berlin. Well, that could be okay. That's a bit more reasonable distance. So yeah, Berlin is okay. Now, let me see if I remember this. Well, remember that much at least. Seems like we actually have our trailer. Yeah, I remember I dropped something off here. Sorry. There it is. And yes, I do have advanced coupling, so we might actually need to fiddle a bit to get this one hooked up. Indeed, maybe we do. Well, we could kind of force it as well. So we'll do that. There we are. Let me turn reversing off. So off we go. Oh, a sandwich, yes. Berlin next. Hi ho, let's go. 23 degrees centigrade. Celsius. Just saw a TV show about Death Valley. Well, partially about Death Valley. It was only 44 degrees when they were there though, so... Child's play. Now, wise of earlier problems. Might as well turn on hazard lights. Up. Freaking Skoda. Oh, the fire truck, come on. Oh jeez. I know there is a traffic mod that gives you more traffic. I'm very happy I don't have that one. No, I'm just going. Can't be standing around here all day. We have places to be. So, finally. I guess it was still like 23 tons. It tends to be that. And yes, this truck I already crashed a little bit when it was brand spanking new. Still brand spanking new, but a little bit less so because I actually crashed it into an oncoming truck. I still don't like to take full responsibility for that crash. Sorry, wrong paddle. There we go. There we go. Yeah, we are leaving the Bible Belt. That's something at least. Now I need to get the grasp of speed limits, and there we have the speedometer. Oh no, we are in Jönköping. No, we are not supposed to go towards Stockholm. True. Helsingborg it is. I forgot to check if we were going by ferry or not. A lot of traffic actually goes over the bridge. The bridge. Oh, sorry. We're going too fast already. Let me slow down a little bit. There we go, cruise control. We can probably chill a little bit because I'm guessing we should be on this road for... Well, we are. What should we have left? Like 250 kilometers to the border? Maybe? I'm a little bit bad at distances in southern Sweden. But let me see which way we are supposed to go. We are supposed to go over the bridge. Yeah. So a bit further perhaps, until we pass over to Denmark. And yes, we probably need to sleep somewhere then. Oh yeah, we are very much tired already. It's 8 o'clock in the evening, so let's plan for a rest. Still a little bit clogged in my nose from my cold, but otherwise it's mostly okay. Oh, come on. Do we have a rest stop here and then nothing until after Helsingborg? Ooh. Well, whatever. Let's keep it exciting. How long until I need to rest? 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours until Helsingborg. That should be okay in that sense. But we might be getting really tired by then. So 11 o'clock essentially we should be in bed. I assume we have plenty of fuel. Yeah, we do. Not the problem. Fuel is a non-issue. It will be fine, precisely. Insert meme. This is fine. A dog drinking coffee in a burning house. Ish. I don't think the time will be an issue because these kinds of freights usually have like, yeah, I have 18 actual hours to deliver it, so by that I mean 18 real hours. I need to deliver it before midday tomorrow sometime. Well, midday, 4 o'clock. 57,000 or something from Nikolai, and he has leveled up. Good, good. Yeah, it's we're getting to the place where we should consider hiring more staff, but we need a truck as well. And we also need a garage. Or expand existing garages. But, yeah, I'm thinking about buying a garage somewhere. Well, yeah, we're going to Berlin now. Perhaps we should consider that. How much? We do have 2 million right now, which is enough to buy a garage, but then we have to stick with this truck for a while then. And yeah, I can buy a garage but not a truck, so perhaps I'll just continue hauling Hauloween stuff for a while. Then we'll consider buying a garage. Because the good thing I just realized, I don't need to actually be somewhere to buy a garage. I can just click and say, yes, I want to buy this garage on the map. Nowadays. So I can buy them wherever I want. At least those that I have discovered. So currently we're doing quite fine. How far have we gotten through Småland? Oh yeah, we are almost. We're more than halfway to Helsingborg, so yeah. Sleep was should be okay. I was just counting in my head. I think we have, now we are not in Småland anymore. Yeah, I was counting the number of trucks I have driven, because I think we are still at 4, but when we have driven this one 999 kilometers, then we are at 5, and then we have a DAF and a Scania left to do, so that will make up the, the 7 that we need. Sorry, wait a minute. There, I should have taken a what do you call that? A pastille, essentially. Halstablett. Can't even remember what you say in English. It's not the most common thing you need to think about in the English language. For me, at least. Örkelljunga, yeah, nice. Still heading straight. Typical freaking... Let my pedals move too much. Typical freaking car person overtaking just before the exit and then slow down to a crawl. Jeez. I need to make sure that my pedals don't move too much when I need to brake properly. I'm glad I managed to not run into him. Yeah, in this case I take a fisherman pill. So. Fisherman's friend. Should see, it shouldn't be long until the motorway services. I hope, because we are getting tired, as you can hear. I mean, it was a little bit south of Helsingborg, so... Not quite yet, but 22:17, yeah, we should be in good shape for that, I guess. Should be popping up on the map soon, I hope. Oh yeah, over there we have it. Oh, and it also looks like a proper motorway services. Not proper, but something sensible, I hope. Might be one of... Oh, sorry, we're going way too fast. Might be one of those that are a little bit fiddly to park on. We will see, we'll see. Glumslev. No, this is a good one. This is a proper one. Thank you kindly. You're getting tired? Yes, I am. Oh, truck stop. Well, la det freaking dag, then. That looks perfectly fine to me. Parking brake, engine off, arrest. Now, oh yeah, even more money. Now, speaking of that, I should actually go and get myself a little pill. I'll be back. There we are. Now I almost slept again. A mistake we did last time. I very seldom nowadays do this kind of exterior checking, but yeah, that works. That also works. Good. Good to go then. That was a nice rest stop, actually. I hate those ones that are just a teeny tiny parking space for a truck where you hardly can fit your truck. You have to kind of reverse it in there as well. No, stop it. Did I turn on the mic? Yes, I did. Garage Days and Garage Days Revisited. Towards Copenhagen, so keep on trucking. But yeah, I might have to do a little bit of side work to get those 13 Hauloween cargos delivered before I think it was before Monday. I think they prolonged the date. Engine malfunction, that's true. I do have a damaged truck, so we'll see how long we keep going with this one. Perhaps I will buy a slightly cheaper Scania, which, oh yeah, the Scanias were like, yeah, either you pay something reasonably cheap or you pay $1 million more immediately. They were quite expensive. But yeah, if I want to deliver Halloween candy, it's always like 22 tons, so can't have just any kind of crap truck. Or I should say weak truck in that sense. I'm wobbling a little bit. Mostly my fault. Here we go. No, don't run into me. I don't trust other drivers. Well, sometimes I do, and it always fails me. So this delivery was like 300,000 something. Job income 354,000. Yeah, that's quite okay. And then we still need to do... No, we don't. We will be done with our man deliveries when I deliver this one, won't we? Yeah, we should be. We still have 450 kilometers left, so yes, it was 600 something this delivery, so we could change truck after that, but maybe I will just... Oh yeah, and this one is damaged as well. Yeah, maybe I actually should change truck instead of repairing this one for like 100,000. We'll maybe drive a little bit more just to get the most out of the fuel we have in it anyhow. So maybe a short delivery from Berlin to somewhere else where it still needs to be over 100 kilometers, but yeah, anything above that will do. A couple of those will be good for getting the numbers up, so to say, regarding number of Hauloween deliveries, not cash-wise. Damn, I'm going fast. Speaking of cash, don't need to go that fast. We're not in a hurry. I'm just putting the pedal to the plastic in this case. Yeah, Scania's was... I mean, you could buy their cheaper trucks, and they were like most of the other starting trucks, but a little bit more expensive. But then it quickly ramped up price-wise. Is it their famous V8 engine that is behind that price? Maybe. I don't know. Sorry, I'm going too fast again. I was actually trying to keep an eye on it, but I failed. There we go. Of course, I was also trying to fiddle... Sorry. I'm trying to fiddle a little bit with my pedals at the same time. There we go. Maybe. "36, 360 kilometers left." Oh yeah, it's a bunch of bridges and stuff before we are in Denmark. Sorry, before we are in Germany. We are in Denmark right now. Nice little view here. Not the nicest of bridges, but it's still... Oops, sorry. Still some kind of design to it. Oh, I'm glad I checked. I'm actually taking right here. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. It's been a lot of... yeah, I've been ill quite a bit, so but I should try to fix my force feedback thing on this so it's not so drastic. Oh crap, this was a bit almost problematic. Not really, that worked. Hello Widowmaker, hello, welcome, welcome. You caught me not running into a railing or even a road sign. I thought I was gonna mess that up actually. But yeah, I would like to have a little bit less force feedback so it's actually easier to... and also calibrate it so that I... yeah. And the actual steering wheel doesn't need calibrating, but setting it up in the game so that you need to make bigger movements with the steering wheel. Because now it's like a sports car, almost. And there are a bunch of settings for that, but I would need to try it out quite a bit before I get something that makes sense. 23 or 27 tourist. Huh. Oh wait, we are actually taking a ferry here. Ah, Rostock, Hansa Rostock. Oh, sorry. Yeah, whatever. Gedser Rostock, apparently. I have not gone this way before. But it makes a little bit of sense since we're going towards Berlin and not like Western Germany. It usually wants me to go this way. Or we can put it this way, it's usually okay to go this way. Actually 50 in the ferry terminal, that was nice of them. Embark. No lorries on the side tonight. No, I will try not to. We'll try not to. Unable to synchronize. Restoring lost known position. No. I had this problem last time as well. Well, not last time. Last time I tried to take a ferry. And I thought that was because I took a ferry in a non-allowed way, if we put it that way. Come on, why can't you... Oh, maybe because maybe this ferry doesn't exist in the vanilla game. Is it like that? Oh no, now we are in this situation. My steering wheel doesn't work. Well, it works if I go out to... yeah, I recognize this problem. Not sure what to do about it though, other than... I guess we try to exit to launch pad, perhaps that's enough. Taking a ferry was not a good idea. We'll see if it resolves itself. We still have the same job, at least, and we are there. But maybe I have to go like Redby Puttgarden instead. Or maybe I will have problems whichever way I take. We'll see, we'll see. And well, we'll see if... Yeah. Steering back again. Possible travel destinations. We'll try again. As I said, I'm not sure. Maybe it's because this one doesn't exist in the vanilla map. Desynchronized. And now my steering will stop working. Yeah. And a lot of other stuff as well. Okay, sorry for that. Guess we'll have to go to Redby and try that road instead. We're not in a hurry with the actual delivery. I feel a little bit annoyed though, but that's another problem. Yeah, I won't try. I won't try again if we put it that way. Trying the same thing and hoping for different results is the telltale sign of an what moron. I was gonna say, but something along that way. Oops. Oops. Yeah, I just a little bit off here. So, let's try again, but not in that way. Let's try this way. Because, I mean, it might be that it's always problem with the ferries in these cases. But it might also be that many of these ferry routes are from the map mod. And that might be a problem with the synchronization stuff with the World of Trucks, which will be a little bit annoying. I'm pretty sure Redby Puttgarden is in the vanilla game though. Hopefully it's also unmodified, which isn't necessarily true. Oh, how lucky we are. And it's not far over to Redby, so it's just a slight detour. No. Oh, good. At least for those 4,000 crowns I did get myself well rested. So that's something. Sign of a madman, yes, precisely. That was the word I was looking for. So, we'll try raid with Puttgarden and see if we have the same problem there. Because then I will start getting actually annoyed. I do think there is a land route though. But it's even further away, and then it actually starts getting a little bit more problematic, so to say. More of a detour. Resistance is futile, precisely. You will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Only 38 to Redby, so not a problem in that sense, but we'll see what happens when we get to Redby, if we still have the same ferry problem. Which, I mean, yeah, it can probably be a thing. Especially also since the game has been updated a bit and the map mods have not. Or maybe they have. I haven't checked this week. I checked last week or during the weekend. I think I actually checked, and there were no updates to the map mods quite yet. But I mean, they do seem to work on their own, so to say, but perhaps not together with World of Trucks, which is yet another complication. The complexity increases the more things you try to get working together. Here it's only 30, only 20. I better slow down because I have gotten fines for weirder stuff before. This unfortunately feels very much similar to the other one, but I guess it's very much dependent on if this actual route exists in the vanilla game, and I'm pretty sure it does, but we will soon find out. And maybe have to restart. Crap on a cracker. Yeah, same problem. Now we are in for a real problem. No, not really. But yeah, it will be an exceedingly longer trip, so we can put it that way. We have to go this way instead. Not that way. Remove that one. And we also have to restart. Because the steering, that's the most annoying part. That the steering stops working, or the controls. It's the land route, and yes, there is a land route, but it's much longer. Which isn't necessarily a big problem, other than it takes a little bit of extra time. And we might need to sleep some. Well, no, we have slept now, but yeah, it will be a longer drive, that's for sure. The biggest problem at the moment is that we need to reverse out of here somehow, again. Time is not a problem though. Sorry, wrong way. Well, not really wrong way. I was just looking the wrong way. Going the right way, but I was looking the wrong way. So now we all of a sudden have 820 kilometers left. Jeez. Yeah, 12 hours. We almost need to sleep. Well, we will need to sleep, I think. That's a bit annoying. Still not a problem though. It's just annoying. Welcome to Denmark, thank you. Never been here before. 3 times already. In quick succession. And yeah, I probably lost time as well, but as I said, not a problem in this case when we are doing these kind of World of Trucks stuff. But okay, avoid ferries. As long as we're doing World of Truck stuff, I should say. But yeah, then we had quite a bit of delivery time left on this, or time to deliver. We should probably be able to manage one more short trip somewhere in Germany. Preferably not to Hanover, but maybe we can go to, if we are in Berlin, maybe we can go to like Poland or something. We'll see when we get there. See, I can be nice. Because he will have higher speed than me anyhow, so not a problem. Oh, this looks familiar. But we should take left after this bridge, I think. Somewhere. Maybe not directly after, but close enough. Norway? What are you talking about, Norway? Ah, it's a picture when I... yeah, okay. Yeah. Already forgot, but yeah. It pulls in different Different views. Well, I thought he was going faster than me, but now he's almost going slower than me. Come on. Bus. Well, we're heading off here. Oh, traffic light again. Well, good. Let's see if we can roll on up towards it. No. No. There we go then. This is a bit of a tight turn. Yes, it was. Sorry. There we go. A backseat coach driver. Yes, precisely. Lellinge. Have we been in Lellinge? No, we haven't. Well, I didn't get any discovery from that, apparently. Because those achievements are also just from the vanilla game, of course. So, we'll see. We might discover a couple of other places taking this slight detour. This looks like a pretty tight bend here. And we already had a request of not flipping a trailer on the side, so... or a lorry. Usually both. Oh, coppers. There we go. Cruise control. Yeah, 700 kilometers left. That's longer than my original trip was when I started in Jönköping today. All thanks to non-working ferry stuff. Ah ja, Ådens... Oh yeah, yeah. No, that was a good suggestion. Cause that is also a weird way, so we'll take that one. I did see Flensburg, yeah, that could be interesting, but not right now. But I did see something in here. Should we bother with that? No. We have 700 kilometers to go, so no. Let's just keep moving. Oh, 70, you say? Are you sure? Well, I guess. Oh, 50. Okay, it's a road toll. Of course it is. You're all going that way. I'm not sure I wanted to go that way. Can't I go this way? Auto pass, yes, we should be able to. There we go. Thank you. Let's speed ahead in front of this shopper here. Crash vehicle offense. What did I do? That's the question. That's the question. Oh yeah, this is the Stora Bält-bron, I guess. Well, I'm glad it exists, because then I can actually get myself over to Germany without using a ferry. So that's good. But yeah, crash vehicle offense. It's like, yeah, well, you were in the way when I turned. Yes, but perhaps you should pay attention. Maybe I should have paid attention. I felt like I was in my right there, but I'm not entirely sure. CVO, yes, crash vehicle offense, yes. Indeed. The sun visor actually works, that's good. This was a little bit bendy here. Not that much. So, 9 hours left. Maybe we can actually... No, we have only 7 hours. 8 hours until we need to sleep, so that's annoying. Not a problem, but a little bit annoying. We'll try our best. Sometimes those time estimations are way off at longer distances. We'll see. If they are that much off though, like 1.5 hours, almost 2 hours, maybe not. Maybe if I had taken that other route, but it's probably not faster. Over Kiel instead. No, we're not gonna flip any cargo today. We're on nice big roads, not that much. Well, we'll see. There can still be some kind of tight highway exits and stuff. That will cause problem. That's the usual culprit. Yeah, because what also is a little bit weird, speaking about the steering wheel again, is that it kind of mimics rather well what I'm doing in game, so to say, or vice versa. But it kind of looks weird when you in real life probably would be turning the steering wheel quite a bit more. We'll see if I can get some sense into that eventually. But yeah, that might take some time. Let's say after I'm done with God of War or something like that. Whenever that will be. Still the old God of War, not the new one that comes out, either came out today or coming out tomorrow. Not entirely sure. I saw there were some videos out, but some of them have Up. Yeah, sorry. Some of them have perhaps been allowed to publish them earlier. I saw, who was it? Was it the Exactic guy that had a video out on God of War Ragnarök today? So maybe it was released today. I thought it was tomorrow, but I'm not gonna rush into that one either, so well, we'll chill. I'll keep playing the old one until I'm done with that. Let's just keep distracting him, yes. That's certainly a valid approach. Oh, well, crap. Are we in? Because I've had to restart the game so many times, so I forgot to turn my headlights on. Oh, it's starting, yes. Exactly. I should also remember that my truck is pretty damaged. Not really stability-wise so much. It's more head-on collision with another truck that damaged my engine quite a bit. So, still 7 hours, 8 hours left, and 6.5 hours. Well, no. We're still 1.5 hour off. So yeah, we need to stop somewhere for a break. I mean, I could try speeding a little bit, but we know how that usually ends up with a lot of fines. And as I said, we still have 17 actual hours left to deliver this cargo, so we are not in a hurry. So, in that sense, not a problem. But yeah, maybe we won't be doing much else today then, other than failing a bunch of ferry travels. Well, we will be able to deliver this one. Let me see, 8 hours is 480 minutes. So roughly, what should we say, half an hour until we are there. That was a real ballpark figure, but maybe something like that. We also need to stop somewhere, but there should be plenty of highway service places to stop at. I mean, we don't need to stop now, but yeah, well, might as well stop and sleep during the night, so in 2 hours or something. Oh, Germany. So if we're gonna stop in 2 hours approximately, or well, midnight perhaps. Let's say midnight. After all, it gets dark here at night, so might as well sleep through the dark in that sense. Maybe somewhere around Hanover. We are not passing through Hanover though, are we? I don't think so. I think we're going south of Hanover. No, sorry, we're going north of Hanover. No, where the hell do we have? Hanover, there is yeah. Sorry, way off. I've been driving so much around Hanover, so I thought I knew where we were. Apparently not. We are still up there. Not a lot of rest stops along... Oh, wait. No. Well, we don't need to rest yet. So, in that sense, not a problem. Here we have one that is en route. Then we're almost there. Huh. Well, we keep driving. We might actually go for that one. But now I'm starting to think, well, if we just increase our speed a little bit. What happens then? Will we start getting a lot of speeding tickets? Probably. Oh, okay. That didn't work. Wait a minute. I'll probably flip more often on up ramps. That's probably a good guesstimation. Probably not, by the way. Look, a Volvo trailer. I bet it's a MAN truck pulling it. Or a Scania, even worse. Oh, coppers. Well, they didn't find me right now. That was nice of you. Yeah, a little bit too close here, perhaps. Even for my comfort. Okay, we can't have another police car behind us now. I still want to see what kind of truck we are looking at. Oh, hey. A Mercedes. Not quite as bad as the Scania, but... Oh! Wait a minute, was that a... Might have tried to make it look like a Draken, but it looked more like a Dassault Mirage, I would say, if I have to think or pull something out of the back of my head, back of my mind, perhaps. So yeah, an old plane, that's for sure. It was some kind of vintage plane. Probably transporting between some kind of exhibitions or whatnot. Could have been, but we are in Germany, so yeah, they might have used assault actually. Not that I expect that kind of authenticity necessarily. A bloody disgrace indeed, a Mercedes pulling that cargo, yes. Or, well, something other than a Volvo, yes. As you phrased it. So okay, I guess we'll do some, since it wasn't a lot of motorway services along the way. I was like, oh, there's probably plenty of them. No, there weren't. And we won't spend any much time on going into some cities and try to get some rest. And since we're not really in a desperate need of rest, we'll keep going. Probably until that rest stop that is quite close to Berlin. Since that was the next one, without having to do a bunch of extra stuff. Why aren't you going 100? I mean, I understand why the truck... perhaps because you are... No. Speed up then. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm apparently supposed to be... in this lane, yes. Unfortunately. Well, that worked. It wasn't smooth, but yeah. I had a considerate car behind me. Oh, that's true. That one actually leads to the exact same place. It's a bit weird. I'm sliding in here in front of you, Mr. Renault. $54,000 from Maximilian. Wonder, I haven't seen if Hanka has pulled in any money, but she's probably going back and forth from Klaxavik and Örebro as usual. I will probably, when I buy a new garage, I will probably move her somewhere else. I kind of want to get into your lane here, so... Excuse me. I had a little bit better control at that time. Well, control in the sense that I was a bit better prepared for that lane change. Look, Germany has very nice motorways. I think you're... well, if I say something, I will just jinx myself, so... We'll leave it at that. Ooh, a very sharp... very sharp on-ramp is coming up here. I had problem with these ones before, that's for sure. Don't let the weight get the better of us. Yeah. It was nice and careful. Almost boring. Now it's pretty dark. Not that I mind driving in the dark, but it's boring. Let's put it that way. Not much to see, quite literally. But are we... Yeah, now we are there, precisely, outside of Hamburg. So, what, 1.5 hours until that rest stop, perhaps. Buy a garage for a Hanka in Klaksavik. I don't even think there are garages in Klaksavik. There might be garages in... Oh, now I forgot the name of the Torshavn. Might be a garage in Torshavn. I've never checked, actually. I haven't been there myself. I think. Not with this character, at least. I know I haven't been there with this character. So, we'll keep going a little bit too fast here. I actually did not get a fine last time when the police passed me by when I was doing 85, so... Fingers crossed. L, yeah. Just trying to remember. It's probably too much traffic here anyhow, for us to be able to run with the high beams. Oh, maybe not. It's after midnight, so... No, but I was thinking about buying a garage for her, like in Central Europe or something. Or Europe. Continental Europe, let's put it that way. Since she is rather good at long hauls, so she can probably do a lot of stuff from there. Instead of just going back and forth to Klaksavik all the time. I mean, most of the times she makes quite good money on those runs, but I'm not sure how it's been lately. Just checking. We can take a quick look. I mean, yes, I could do that when I stop as well, but where is she now, for example? She is in Örebro right now. She's going to Klaksavik with motorcycles, so yeah. I'm not surprised. I'm surprised it was motorcycles. Oh, yeah, look here. She actually went home without anything. I remember that now that I see it. So that's not good. And since each trip takes 2 days, it's also a little bit... But yeah, if she keeps pulling in 100,000 per 2 days, that's still pretty good. But now we see that as soon as she didn't, her profit per day dropped to 30,000 instead of 50,000. So it's sensitive in that sense. But she's still almost in the lead. Yaroslav is doing good right now. Well, reasonably good at least. Shock absorbers to Umeå, that's probably not paying that well. But we will see. Empty barrels to Poznan, oh. That won't make us a lot of money. But he has been doing good otherwise. Cauliflower to Gävle. You never know. Food stuff might actually give a little bit. Let's see what they have. Balanced. ADR. She's training on long distance, yeah. Well, back to work. They have all the scooters and yes, precisely. All the scooters and motorcycles in Klaksavik, yep. It must be very popular to rent those up there, since it's usually for Europe car. They are driving them, I think. But yeah, I mean, I could... Nah, we won't. I'm just thinking if I should, for example, keep this truck and give it to some new driver somewhere. But nah, we won't. We'll keep doing this Hauloween stuff. And when we are... And I will probably change for a Scania, for example. And then when we are done with that, we... might consider trying to get new garages and stuff. I mean, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Yeah, we need to rest. We need to rest indeed, so let's do that. Sometimes I'm not really sure. Okay. This seems to be working. Oh, here we have rest stops, yeah, thank you. It's like, what the hell? There we are, getting some rest. No, I just needed to rest. If that's what you were thinking about. I just needed a nap. Even though we were almost in Berlin, but we were not close enough. And since we weren't in a hurry delivering it, I might as well rest instead of trying to risk some kind of fine for going over my working hours. Because when that one starts ticking in, it ticks in quite rapidly. So, like 1500 crowns every second minute or something like that. Ah, given a broken truck. No, precisely. I could repair it, of course, before I give it to another employee. But I also would like to repaint it, perhaps, then, which feels like overkill. But sure, I mean, they start deserving better and better trucks. Especially those kind of those that have leveled up quite a bit by now. I forgot actually to check what kind of levels they were. I know some of them have leveled up quite a bit. And that's also why I think that, well, the Hanka, for example, can move to Europe and handle some stuff there, and then I take a new employee that will start driving from Örebro to Klaxavik or something. Something like that. Who knows? But yeah, I'll probably keep Örebro as a small garage, so with just one employee. They all got Volvos, yes, they have the same fairly basic Volvo. It's not basic, it has like a 460 horsepower or 440, well, something. A little bit stronger engine than the really basic model, but otherwise they are pretty Pretty basic stuff. Big fuel tanks and such. Not that that is extremely important. Especially not for the computer drivers, I guess. Well, stop going too fast. And by that I mean too much too fast. 85 seemed to be okay at some points at least, but not much more than that. Well, I said it might take half an hour, and I said that like 4 minutes past the hour, and now it's 27 minutes past the hour, so yes, we are... It was probably a good guesstimation, because we are not quite there yet, but almost. Berliner Ring. If that's telling me something, it's telling me that we are getting close to Berlin. We are actually going past or through or around Berlin. We're going to the other side of it, it seemed like on the map. No rain so far today. And by the way, here we have snow outside. Not a lot, just a little bit of dusting of snow, I can call it. And it might already have... maybe not. No, it's -1 still, so it might still be around, so to say, but it won't be for much longer. Let's put it that way. Not Nibelungen's Ring, no, precisely. Apparently we're heading towards Tegel. That's interesting. Because it's also not really an airport anymore. So I'm not sure why they label it as that in the game here. Maybe they are not up to date with everything. I can forgive them for that. But yeah, Tegel... When did they close Tegel as an actual airport? 15 years ago or something? I think their new one was delayed a little bit, as usual. So they had to keep Tegel around for a little bit longer than was intended. But yeah, I mean, this game is what? 12 years old? No, not that old. 10 years at least. If I remember it correctly. When did this one come out? 2014 perhaps? Yeah, so 8 years old. And I don't think Tegel was an airport 8 years ago. Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I haven't really been to Berlin, so I'm not that well versed in that history, but I just saw another TV program about what they are doing now at Tegel. It's kind of a multi-activity center for all sorts of, especially outdoor activities. Not only, but in particular outdoor activities. Are we? Yeah, precisely. It's one of these. Almost there, almost there. So my guesstimation of half an hour was... with the numbers on hand, pretty good. Oh, there was actually a car coming there. Maybe not. That's something I remembered with doors and the new airport, yes. I don't even know what the new airport is called. Been to quite a few cities, or places in Europe, but not to Berlin. Also been to quite a few places in Germany, but yeah, still not Berlin. I mean, quite a few, and quite literally a few places I should have said instead. But if I remember correctly, Hanover, Frankfurt, and some other place that I don't remember. Drive. I hate when they're doing this. Because they are like, yeah, no, you go ahead. But yeah, I can't go. Since you're standing in the way. Oh. Silly people. No, that's a man dealer, yeah. Okay, I was like, we're going here? No. We're going here, it looks like. Watch out, people. Run! Ooh, an advanced parking, oh crap. Well, it was a wee bit tricky, perhaps. I will probably just turn around entirely. Oh. Let me give this a go. No, sorry. Yeah, this worked. I didn't need to do as much of a turnaround as I thought. Well, I'm saying that now, but we'll see when we are finished. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. That's more like it. There we go. Unable to synchronize. Ah, jeez. Well, at least this one still works. Yeah, there are probably some bugs with, incompatibility issues with the Pro Mods thingy, but it has worked. I wish I could have taken that one, but apparently not. Confirm. Oh, sorry. And this was a, what should we call it? Problematic day. Let's put it that way. And now I also have advanced parking, which essentially just means that it's fiddlier to, well, not parking, trailer coupling, fiddlier to attach the trailer. Come on. You can usually squeeze it in. Now I'm annoyed with the game overall today. Well, not with the game, but with the World of Trucks syncing. Let's see, where do we have? No, sorry, it's here on gameplay. There, we turn that one off. I don't have the patience to fiddle around with this right now. Well, this was annoying. Well, I guess we won't get... no, the cargo hasn't been delivered, no. So after 3 years of delay, the doors are not working. Let's put it that way. But if I take it over here, but it still won't be delivered, I guess, because we already tried this. If I just do, sorry, I'm in a hurry, we'll still have the same problem. It's not synchronizing correctly with the... No. Unable to synchronize the position. So yeah, it's probably... It has to do with the map mod. In that sense, I guess. Well, that's a bummer. We haven't had those kinds of problems other than with ferries earlier. Can I just... I will probably get some kind of penalty if I... Yes, abandon that one. That's annoying. But it might be that since we actually had an update of the game now, or today, or yesterday, or whatever, it might be an actual problem with... Yeah, it goes on until November 14th. Yeah, I will see if I will try this then offline, or whatever you should call it. Not on air, at least. But I will try to compete this one, turn off some, or the map mods, and see if we can get it to work. But then I will have problems with my garage again. Ooh, well, we can call it a problem or we can call it an opportunity. Yes, that was a long delivery. I'm glad I didn't take that one to France. That was even longer. That was like 1400 kilometers or something. But yeah, if I turn off the map mods, then it will say that, oh, your garage in Luleå is no longer available. Oh, maybe that won't be a problem because my headquarters is in Örebro now, isn't it? Garage manager. Yes, that's my headquarters. Unfortunately, I would say I would like to have Luleå as my headquarters. So yeah, that sheet won't work either. Otherwise, I would have gotten the opportunity to select a new headquarters. But oh, that's true. Now I actually have both Örebro and Gothenburg would have been valid headquarters, so I wouldn't have gotten a free garage in that way. Well, bummer. I mean, I could try to take on... Let's see if we still are in Berlin. We are. But now I'm kind of afraid to... I still have like 50 minutes to go. Let me see if we have some nice external short contract with Candy. Candygram for Mongo. Oh, that's what I was supposed to call this stream. I forgot about that. Magdeburg. 179 kilometers. From Nagel to Nagel. Magdeburg. Perhaps Magdeburg will be a good place. We'll try. We'll... Your modded truck or trailer is too long to safely fit at its starting position for World of Trucks job. Please use another truck or trailer. I don't have a modded truck. But yeah, now it's really messing with me here. Then I probably can't take this one either. I don't want to take that one, by the way. But yeah, there's certainly... all of them are going from Nagel. How long is that one? 185. Still... You have got the delivery pending. Your current job. Well, this was a bummer. But yeah, I wouldn't say that I'm surprised, because I certainly know there can be problems with map mods. I mean, I should get the same kind of problems now then. Yes, we did. Well, that's good. In a way. And also not. Let's see, where are we? I don't want to be there. I want to be here. New World of Trucks contract is pending. Abandon. So yes, there seems to be a bunch of problems with this. So for Thursday I will turn off the mods then. The map mods. We'll try to do this the vanilla way, which hopefully will work. But so yeah, the next problem with that was that I still need to drive my MAN truck for a bit longer, because this one hasn't updated since I didn't make the actual delivery. Well, it's not a big problem. But we might consider repairing it. 426,000, no. Not right now. It will hold up for a bit longer. Yeah, thank you, Widowmaker. Thank you for looking on, as we had a lot of problems today. I didn't have problems for once. Yeah, we had some crash vehicle offense, but otherwise it worked out pretty well. But me and the game had a little bit of problems. But well, I can prepare that already, perhaps. Now I just need to think. Options. No, we need to go to exit launchpad. 0 flips, yes, precisely. 0 flips. Do you really want to exit? Yes, we want to exit. Then I want to turn them off. Brum, 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 brum. Mod manager. I mean, yeah, I will probably turn off all the pro mods stuff. So we'll have to, because then I can also check until next time. I mean, we can do like this. Yes, disable all mods. There we go. So, we still have 12 minutes. We still have 12 minutes. Missing mod detected. Might try to load the save anyway. Yeah, we can try to load the mods anyway. Oh, yeah, freaking date format. Messing with my head here. 11.8, yeah, that's now. I was like, what? Didn't understand anything. Sure. Continue. It worked earlier, at least, without problems. I mean, yes, we will have some problems. Like Northern Scandinavia not existing anymore. But right now we aren't in Northern Scandinavia, so that's okay. Just see if we can do a... Oh yeah, updating navigation data. Well, this will take 5 minutes. So we won't do a last minute delivery here. But at least we can perhaps see if they seem to work. But yeah, now it will be standing on this screen for a little bit of a time here. Not 5 minutes perhaps, but 3 minutes probably. And yes, this is probably what's behind the problems I'm having, that they have different sets of navigation data, and they have actual... I mean, some of the places are different. We had this kind of problem when we were trying to do the Hanover event as well. Oh, there it goes. Able to locate your current headquarters. Really? So if I... Did I actually get a garage? Yeah. Okay, apparently that was my headquarters in Luleå. So now we got the garage in Malmö. Well, good. That worked. And now we have an email as well about what? Special transport. Oh yeah, perhaps we should do some of these while we are at it. While we are running the unmodded version again. Let me have a quick look here. Can't I do a World of Truck thingy? Why not? Isn't this profile connected to World of Trucks? Where do I see that? Well, I thought we saw that here. Browse contracts, no. Huh. Well, it's getting weirder and weirder, this one. Synchronizing with World of Trucks. World of Trucks connected. I'm not giving up quite yet, or I just want to check that it seems to work. It might just be that we weren't anywhere. Oh no, that's true. For a World of Truck, I need to have my own truck. Where the hell did that one go then? Truck manager. Monteg X. Relocate. There we go. Well. Malmö, yes. There we go. There we go. Now we should be able to pick up some work. Yes, bye-bye. Snooker time, but I'm just here to check that we actually have stuff perhaps working. Malmö, do we have some candy delivery? Yeah, external contract, yes. A short candy delivery, come on. No. No candy delivery? Is that really true? External contracts, yeah. That's where we should be. Ah, there we had one. Trelleborg to Osnabrück, that was a bit far. But at least we had them. Trelleborg to Växjö. 245 kilometers. We had nothing in Helsingborg, no. Well, perhaps I will try to do this just to confirm for myself that it actually is working. So, see you later. I will do this. So I will keep going for 15 more minutes maybe. We'll see. We have to go down to turn on the lights. There we go. We have to go down to Trelleborg first. Which isn't far. But yeah, still need to go there. And then back up to Växjö, which isn't that far either. So we'll try. Yeah, this is a main road, so move over, bastards. I'm annoyed now. So now we are in danger of flipping some trucks. because I'm a little bit annoyed. Not irritated, let's not go that far. But yeah, it's a bit of a nuisance with all those things, and especially that I couldn't deliver it after an entire day's worth of work. Nice cathedral there. In the actual vanilla game, by the way. So. But yeah, now that we are in unmodded mode, maybe we should do some special deliveries as well. Not today, I should point out. And maybe we should stay a while in unmodded mode, because they are working on new updates to the map mods. So that could of course be a reason to wait a little bit. Engine malfunction, yes indeed. Now we are in Trelleborg already, so not far to Trelleborg from Malmö. Which is pretty accurate. Well, not that it's this short of course, but it's not far. So let's try and pick this one up. That hasn't been the problem. The problem has been delivering them. That's why I just picked a short one, because I kind of want to confirm that it works at all. There we go. Four hours, was it that long of a journey? But yeah, apparently. So what's that? 4 hours, 240 minutes, 15 minutes. Yeah, that's okay. I can live with that. 15 minutes overtime, so to say. Speaking of that, now that we are here in the southern parts. Oh yeah, there is a ferry between Gedser and Rostock, for example. But not the one between Rödby and Puttgarden. That one isn't here in the vanilla game. But yeah, that one didn't work. It's probably because they have remade something there anyhow. So yeah, that's the kind of problems we have to deal with in the modded community. So I have myself to blame for that. And the vanilla game is quite nice. I'm not opposed to it in that way, but since I am from northern part of Sweden, it's kind of fun to have northern part of Sweden in the game. And it's also fun to have, for example, actual company names and such. That probably would work if I turn those on. That's usually not the problem. That's usually not the problem. Are we going? Yeah, we are hopefully going the right way here. Or is it only 50 here? Why? Drive safely. Yeah, sure. But why is it only 50 here? I'm totally ignoring the fact as well. You see, now it's 70 again. It would make more sense if it was 50 here. Oh, we're stopping in the middle. No wonder you run into cars a little bit now and then. Ah, jeez, it was. They have a carbon fiber roof on that car. Nice. Very sporty indeed. So, let's see if this works. I mean, now it should work. There is no reason for it to not work now that I turned off all the mods even. Probably would have worked if I just turned off the actual map mods. I could have probably have kept company names and trailers and stuff active, but it was also quite easy to just use the deselect everything button. There we go. What did we say? Växjö, middle of Småland, kind of. So we should be leaving Skåne. Maybe not soon, but soon-ish. No, that's true. We're not even in Helsingborg yet. So. Yeah, sorry. I'm getting a little bit tired myself, actually, so... You should see, cruise control, we should be taking right here towards Jönköping. Sorry. Still only 70. Huh. There we go, keep cruising. We only have 160 kilometers left. That's not so much, but I wish we could go 80 at least. I mean, we can, but we have had enough problems today, so let's not grab ourselves a bunch of speeding tickets as well. We actually managed quite well regarding those kinds of things. I had a headlight offense because I forgot to turn on the lights after all those kind of ferry problems that we had. And then I had a crash vehicle offense as well, which I still feel like it wasn't really my fault, but whatever. Apart from that, everything went rather smoothly, apart from the actual synchronization with World of Trucks, which meant that, yeah, my really long 1.5 hour delivery could not be delivered, so bummer. But well, I kind of earned myself a extra garage in a way, so I won't complain too much. I wouldn't say that I cheated myself to one, but well, I felt like the game cheated me as much. And it worked last week when we drove. It worked, I wouldn't say perfectly, because we still had problems with some ferries there, but otherwise it worked with all the deliveries and stuff. But now, yeah, the Berlin one didn't work at least. And we also had a bunch of problems with the ferries again. Which I guess isn't a problem in vanilla mode. The ferries probably worked perfectly fine for World of Trucks, but they didn't in ETS. Oh, sorry, in Pro mods. And that doesn't necessarily have to do with that the game had been updated, but maybe. Because what it really is about is that different regions, like cities and such, could be modded in the map mod, and some others aren't. Most other aren't, perhaps. It might just have been a pure coincidence that Berlin was one of the modded ones and that the drop-off didn't match, so to say. Are we? I wouldn't say that we are almost there, but we are getting closer. Still only 70 here, which is way too slow. This is a freaking motorway. We should be going at least 80 here. Actually, are we gonna flip a truck today? No, preferably not. That one was close though. It was a really sharp turn there. There we go. 60 kilometers left. Not long. So yeah, those 15 minutes was a pretty decent estimation. Yeah, here it's 80. Not on the freaking motorway, but here it's 80. On the narrow country roads. But on a dual lane motorway? No. 70. Oops. Yeah, we just dodged that bullet. Speed trap. After a downhill. Okay, still a little bit of zigzagging to do here, it seems like. So still some opportunities to flip a trailer. But nah. Actually, again. Lots of twists and turns. Oh, god damn it, you need to trim your bushes here. Can't see what's going on. And I'm in a truck. Wouldn't like to exit there in a regular car. So, the moment of truth. Will this delivery work? It should. It should work. There is no real reason for it not to work. Make sure. Come on. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Oops. Here we are, finally. Well, not quite, but almost. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There we go. Well, since we've gone the entire day without getting a single delivery recognized, well, we only done one, but that one didn't work. We'll take, sorry, I'm in a hurry, because I won't bother with those other things. That worked. Thank you. That's all I wanted for now. But yeah, then we know that, okay, that one works. We'll continue Thursday with more Hauloween stuff, but we actually need then, what, 8? Yeah, 8 cargos, and I won't be able to do that on, sorry, on Thursday, but we'll try to do some short ones perhaps instead of those really long ones. So yeah, probably go over to Denmark or something, depending on. So not extremely short ones, but we'll see what we have available. No point in looking now because they will change until Thursday. So we'll be back unmodded, doing Hauloween stuff, and then after we have done that Hauloween stuff, which I should complete this week anyhow, so I will do that offline. Or off air, I should say. Then we might do some special cargo stuff, because yes, we did just get an email about that, new special transports in, for example, Gothenburg. So that could be fun. And we also have the original ones in Linköping, I think, yeah. Let's check before I log off. Let's just check a bit quickly. Quick jobs. Filter on special transports. It's like special transports, yeah, but well, yeah. Not sure these was the ones I was thinking of, but sure, because they're saying Linköping and Gothenburg. I don't think they meant Gothenburg to Helsingborg, for example. Construction staircase. Yeah, massive tack parts, service boats. So from Trelleborg actually as well. Well, okay. Just trying to see if we have something from Linköping as well. Excavator bucket to Helsingborg from Gothenburg. Massive tack part from Linköping, yes. So yeah, we might actually do a little bit of these ones as well after we have done our Hauloween stuff. Since these are only available when I do the unmodded stuff. Because these are very special things where you have service vehicles or escort vehicles and stuff. So they are only available in unmodded mode. But I might do some other ones, like huge tires, for example. I don't think I have delivered huge tires, so we might do some of those just to get some different cargoes delivered as well. But that's for way later. We'll start with our Hauloween candy, or we'll try to finish that, I should say. But that's it for today, so thank you for dropping by. I had a bunch of problems, but we still had some chill time at least. So, see you later. Nighty night.